A few months have passed since everyone was cured of the mutation, and life was thriving on Sodor. It seemed as if Sodor was fully functioning once again. Sir Topham Hatt had the nuclear plant torn down to prevent any future incidents. All the engines were acting like their normal selves. All, of course, except for one. Oliver the Great Western Engine has been acting very strange since the incident. Sometimes he felt depressed as if no one wanted him on Sodor, and other times he seemed a bit grouchy. Duck, who works alongside with Oliver, noticed this and decided to confront him about it. "Oliver, are you alright? You've been acting very strange." Oliver didn't say anything at first. Duck tried to cheer him up. "Come on, Oliver. I'm your best friend. You can tell me anything." "I'm fine, Duck." "Well, you sure as hell don't sound fine, Oliver. What's wrong? Are you going to take my passengers and leave, or are you just gonna stand there gossiping?" "Oliver, I don't like this attitude. It's not the Great Western way." "Oh, for Christ's sake, will you shut the hell up? Everything is the Great Western way with you. You care more about your pride than any of your friends. So why don't you just go stick it, you no-good waddling twit?" Duck was horrified. He had never heard Oliver yell before. Oliver puffed away before Duck could say anything. Not like it mattered or anything. He was speechless. Later that day, Duck decided to confront Sir Topham Hatt about it. "Sir, Oliver's been acting very suspicious lately, but he won't tell me why." I see. I shall speak to Oliver about this tonight." That night, Sir Topham Hatt went to visit Oliver. But when he got to his shed, he noticed that Oliver wasn't there. I didn't assign him with any tasks tonight. This is very strange indeed. I shall send a search party to look for him. I will report this to Duck," and he left. When he got to Duck's shed, he explained the situation to him. "Oliver's not at his shed? Oh, that can't be good. You and I must go out to look for him." Duck didn't hesitate. When Sir Topham Hatt climbed on board, he puffed away to search for Oliver. Meanwhile, Percy was on his nightly mail run. Things were going smoothly when he saw Oliver in the distance. He whistled to get Oliver's attention, but didn't get a response. Feeling worried, Percy quickly raced towards Oliver. But what he saw next shocked him. There in the distance was a mutant. But Percy recognized this mutant. You threw me off the rails!" The mutant didn't say anything. It just roared at him. Percy raced away as fast as he could, with the mutated Oliver chasing after him. But this time, Percy was determined to outrun him. At the next signal box, Percy ordered the signalman to change the points as he went to the other line. The signalman did so just in time. Percy was tired but triumphant. And when the coast was clear, Percy raced back to the sheds. When he got back to the sheds, he did not dare move. Thomas noticed this. "Percy, are you all right?" Percy explained what he saw to Thomas. "But that's impossible. We cured all the mutants." "I know what I saw, Thomas. There are still mutants out there." "All right, Percy. I'll go look into it with Sir Topham Hatt." Meanwhile, Duck was still searching for Oliver at Knapford Station. Edward was there. "Any luck, Duck?" "Unfortunately, no, but we're still looking." Then Thomas puffed in. "Duck, I may know where Oliver is." "Wait, you've seen him?" "Well, I didn't, but Percy did, and he claims to have seen him as a mutant." Sir Topham Hatt was listening to the conversation. That's very suspicious indeed. Where's Percy now?" Back at the sheds, he's still pretty shook about it. "Duck, take me to Tidmouth. I would like to have a word with Percy." Percy was still idling at the sheds when Duck and Sir Topham Hatt got there. "Percy, Thomas told me that you saw Oliver. Is that true?" Yes, sir, but he was mutated." "Mutated? but my antidote cured all the engines. Obviously not Oliver. Something suspicious is going on, and I don't like it. I agree with Percy, sir. Oliver has not been himself lately. Yes, Duck, you were telling me. We will keep searching for Oliver, and we won't give up until we find him. Yes, sir. Bye, Percy. Bye, Duck, and be careful. Percy was understandably worried about his friend. The word soon spread about Oliver's possible mutation, and all the engines were talking about it. Some engines were wondering if Percy might have been right, while others find it to be utter nonsense. But if there was one thing all the engines could agree on, it was that Oliver was acting very strange